Why humans love luxury. Why do people spend $500 on a shirt, when a $20 one does the exact same thing? Why does a tiny logo suddenly make something feel more valuable? And why do humans chase luxury, even when it drains their bank account? Because luxury was never just about products. It's about status, identity, power, survival. Sounds dramatic, right? But your brain has been programmed for this for thousands of years. And once you understand why humans love luxury, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Intro. Think about it. Luxury cars, designer clothes, expensive watches, first-class flights. Most of these things aren't necessary. Yet people work overtime, go into debt, and spend years chasing them. And the weird part? Even people who say, "I don't care about luxury," still care about status in some form. Maybe it's not Gucci. Maybe it's the newest iPhone. Maybe it's a gaming setup. Maybe it's a perfectly aesthetic Instagram life. Luxury changes shape depending on the generation, but the psychology behind it stays exactly the same. Section 1. Luxury started as survival. Thousands of years ago, humans lived in tribes. And in those tribes, status mattered a lot. The people with the most resources usually had more power, more protection, and better chances of survival. Your brain learned something very important: higher status equals safer life. So humans started showing status publicly. Fancy clothing, rare jewelry, large homes, gold, symbols of wealth, not because they needed them to survive physically, but because social survival mattered too. Being respected by the tribe increased your chances of success. And even though we live in modern cities now, your brain is still running ancient software. That's why luxury feels emotionally powerful. It signals, "I matter. I succeeded. I belong at the top." Section 2. The psychology of status. Luxury brands understand human psychology better than most people understand themselves. Think about brands like Rolex, Louis Vuitton, or Tesla. They're not just selling products. They're selling feelings, confidence, importance, exclusivity. That's why luxury stores feel almost intimidating sometimes. The lighting, the design, the silence, the employees, everything is carefully designed to make the product feel rare, because humans value what feels hard to get. Psychologists call this the scarcity effect. If everyone can have something, your brain sees it as less special. But if only a few people can access it, suddenly it feels valuable, even if the actual product isn't that different. Section 3. Social media made it worse. Now enter social media. For most of human history, people compared themselves to maybe 50 or 100 people around them. Now, you compare yourself to millions. Every day, you see influencers in luxury hotels, driving expensive cars, wearing designer clothes, living what looks like a perfect life. And your brain starts asking, "Am I falling behind?" That's the dangerous part. Luxury used to be occasional exposure. Now it's an endless stream. Apps are literally designed to trigger comparison, because comparison keeps people watching. And the craziest part? A lot of online luxury is fake. People rent cars for photos, buy fake designer items, go into debt just to look successful online. Not because they're evil, because humans desperately want social approval. We all do. Some people are just willing to pay more for it. Section 4. Why luxury feels good. Luxury activates reward systems in your brain. When you buy something expensive or desirable, your brain releases dopamine. That little rush feels exciting. For a moment, you feel upgraded, more attractive, more successful, more respected, but the feeling usually fades fast. And that creates a cycle. You buy something, feel good temporarily, adapt to it, then chase the next thing. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. Basically, humans get used to improvements very quickly. The dream car becomes normal. The expensive phone becomes ordinary. The luxury apartment stops feeling exciting. And suddenly your brain wants more. That's why some people can never feel satisfied no matter how much they own. Because they're chasing emotional validation through material things. And material things are terrible at permanently fixing emotional needs. Section 5. Luxury isn't always bad. Now, does this mean luxury is evil? Not necessarily. Humans naturally enjoy beauty, quality, and craftsmanship. There's nothing wrong with enjoying success. A well-made watch, a beautiful home, a nice car, those things can genuinely improve life. The problem starts when luxury becomes identity. When people start believing, if I don't own impressive things, I'm not impressive. That mindset becomes dangerous.